Hi, I'm morakdais, and welcome back to more Let's Play Kingdom Come. Okay, sudden music change. Alright. Sorry, YouTube's being a butt. I honestly don't know what's going on with the pages anymore. It's like... I hate this like live control room nonsense. But anyway, whenever the page loads, we should be good. No, I don't want to... Feature. It's a feature. Anyway, hold on. Let me fix this. Because YouTube's decided to be dumb. As the YouTube do. Because like in this option, it like won't let me actually get into my streaming stuff. So it's kind of annoying. There we go. It tries to do this like new fancy view and it's just absolute dog shit. And my controller's about to die. I should probably change that now. No, I don't want that. Hold on. I'm going to change my controller real quick. And then we'll actually get to it. Alright, there we go. Excuse my burping already. Yep, come on. Thank you. There we go. Alright. And let me just do one thing. What the heck? None of these settings are helpful. Nope. I swear to God, YouTube intentionally goes out of their way to make things worse. But anyway, I don't care. You know what? I don't care. I'll just go and oh, there we go. Of course now it appears. But anyway, 3 minutes after I start stream. So, guess what? This stream will be the 2,500th video of mine on YouTube. Isn't that some shit? So now I'm going to have to get used to playing this again after playing Control. Okay, so we'll have to wait on Ulrich's. Yep. So the real question is, what do I want to do? I think I want to grind out some cash. We need some cash. Do have stuff to sell. Not too much. But I think it's Band of Bastards time. Hey, YouTube, whenever you want to load that page, that'd be great. Because I should have enough to be able to do Band of Bastards now. Alright, let me just finish the one last YouTube thing. I appreciate that they added a gigantic banner telling you all the things that are newly available in YouTube's live stream studio plus whatever, and it's all crap. It's like the opposite of what I ever need for a stream. Alright, so okay, that's the Band of Bastards stuff. So yeah, let's... Well, we're just outside of Ledechko, right? No, we're up by Merhoyed. Yeah, so let's go to Ledechko first. So, here's the streaming plan. Kingdom Come Wednesday, Thursday. Which is fine. It'll probably go on. I might skip a little bit in October, but just for this week, the plan is to play this Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, I'm gonna not stream anything. Delirious and I are gonna play Borderlands 3 pretty much non-stop, unless Borderlands doesn't become available until Friday at midnight, which they might do or they might not do. I don't know how they're gonna run it. Then I will stream Control on Sunday. What are these peasants up to? Dirty peasants. They're going to attack me.
Show what you're made.
Could you not be inside me?
Bring it on.
No, I want this guy. Dude, could you please not be, like, inside me? Ooh, right in the dick. The other one's not dead? No, they're dead. Hi, wandering guy. Oh, you got a spiked club, it's not so bad. They probably all died of poisoning. Just a bludgeon. Also, I should steal their food, although not dried mushrooms, because that's gross. Steal your pretzel.
What's that?
I know technically looting the dead is bad, but I don't think you get bounties for it, at least not anymore. Axe, boo. Take some dried fruit. Oh, your pointed yellow hat's worth quite a bit. Where's the other peasant that clipped into me? Is that really 4 of them? Hmm? I thought there was a 4th. Oh well.
Yeah.
So how's everyone's week going? Is it going well? Because I hope it is. Because my week is going pretty well. At least nothing I can complain about. I thought it would be a lot crazier, but we are on the road again. I should just fast travel to Ledechko, but
Yeah.
wait, aren't the bastards like just outside of Ledechko? Is there a faster way to get to them? Oh, they're just south of Ledechko. Alright, well, in that case, I don't feel like traveling through the woods. Well, there you go. It's the small things. Well, there's always paperwork to do. My boss is finally getting a vacation. She works her butt off. And, yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, you do work in insurance, and insurance is pretty much one giant suckfest. I was actually thinking about my old previous customer service job and how much it sucked to work in customer service for insurance. I mean, it's a good stepping stone, but yeah, I mean, insurance is just misery and miserable people for the most part.
Yeah.
The weird part is, too, that I always think about, is that some people... Yeah. Some people have, like, absolute gallows humor when it comes to insurance. And then some people, like, take it staunchly seriously. Like, oh, no, 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 someone's died. We don't mess with that. And I'm just like, well, admittedly, the guy got, like, you know, fell off a ladder into, like, you know, into a high, or, like, onto a highway on-ramp. Of course, that's ridiculous. Like, how do you die that way? How does that happen?
Yeah.
You know, weird death circumstances or crazy relatives. But some people are like, that is sacred. Okay. Let's meet the band of bastards.
I'll be with you. I'm looking for Sakuno. Sakuno? Baron Rickvold. Isn't this his camp? You won't get nothing out of him. You must be Radzig's man. I heard he was supposed to send someone.
Yes, Sir Radzig sent me as a guide. I'm Henry.
I'm Jakey. And this here fella, we call the Stone.
I can see why. What's up with him? Cat got his tongue?
No, more like the dog got it. The executioner's dog. When the executioner ripped it out of him. Anyway, you better come along with me. I'll introduce you to the other fellas. And the chief. These here are the Bearman brothers, Petter and Jan. They're a barrel of laughs, except when they're too drunk to string two words together. Like now. Don't get on the wrong side of them, though. When their blood is up, well, it ain't a pretty sight.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, I'm sure.
Never mind the fancy poses, Stefan. You're trying to kill the fucker, not teach him how to dance. And you, Dangler, stand your ground. Don't let him lead you round by the nose.
Sir? Well, sir, this is Henry. From Lord Cobler.
Ah, it's about time Radzig got round to this. We need someone who knows their way around these parts. We leave off with the bowing and curtsying. We don't hold with that tomfoolery here. Jakey! Where the hell are you sneaking off to? Go to the farm and get water. The lads are thirsty.
But I went last time.
And you'll go next time, you ungrateful pup. Get your ass moving. Snot-nosed brat. You pull them out of a pile of shit, and they thank you with back talk. Where were we? Oh yeah. We need a guide who knows these parts. So I hope I can rely on you, Herman.
It's Henry.
Right. As I said to Radzig, I don't want to carry any dead weight. We could find ourselves in some very tight situations where every sword counts.
I know how to handle a sword, all right.
I've heard a lot of fellas say that. I still ended up on the wrong end of one. We'll find out. Stefan, take a break. Dangler, let's find out what Harold here can do.
Sure. No problem, Chief.
Well, time to whoop this guy's ass. Come on, Dangler. Come on.
Quitting.
See, dodged back on the combo. Bullshit. Ooh, knocked him out.
You didn't fare badly at all, I must say. You can ride with us.
All right. Good. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. You don't know what you're letting yourself in for.
Should we ride out?
Aye, we ought to set out on patrol about now. Hope you've got your kit ready and whatnot. I'd like to head to the north. Is there anything interesting that way?
North of here, Samapesh and Merhoyed are that way, and Talmberg is a bit further on. There's stables in Merhoyed.
I wouldn't mind paying a visit to those stables. We can go through there.
And from there?
From there, we'll follow our noses. Something interesting is sure to turn up. I feel it in my bones. Mount up and let's go.
Sure. Chief.
Yep. So these guys, interesting. I've done this mission and the mission following it, but no more. I mean, for mercenaries, it's literally like 7 guys or something, 6 guys, really. Although you do get this snazzy little icon. It's got a little mounted brigade off on patrol. Although, I mean, really, 7 people on horseback, full plate armor, most bandits would be a little... I don't know about taking them on. This even when I first played it, this takes forever to load in for some reason. It's very weird. But I think that's because I think 2 or 3 of them have like new unique armor. Like Kuno's shield, and I think the twins or brothers have special shields.
What a fine day, eh, brother?
Indeed, brother.
You know what I like best about days like this, Jan?
The scent of chamomile wafting from the hillsides.
Among other things.
Ah, like the rounded hills, rising, perky, all soft and pink in the sunlight.
And the fertile valley below, spreading wide and inviting.
Dew glistening in a mossy hollow.
The sweet aroma of honey in the air.
The sturdy poplar, standing tall and erect.
Aye, it reminds me of that day. That day where the 2 of us fucked Fletcher's ma.
Very true. You'd make a stuffed bird laugh.
Your ma's a stuffed bird. I stuffed her myself.
I can't smell any chamomile.
Well, men, how are things?
May I?
Yes, Fletch?
How shall I put it? I'm a little concerned about the prospects in these parts, Chief.
Oh? How's that?
I've been looking around, and if you'll pardon me, it seems to me that we've been stuck for a long time in the arsehole of beyond.
It's not Paris, France, I'll grant you.
What I mean to say is, I haven't got any new kit or arrows since the day Jakey joined us. It makes me uneasy, Chief.
I see. What about the rest of you?
I don't know what Fletcher's moaning about. There's plenty of booze and loose wenches nearby.
Not to mention fools in the taverns who don't know when to stop rolling those dice.
Dangler?
It's the arsehole of beyond everywhere we go. And it always makes me uneasy.
Jakey?
Fletch can complain. I was supposed to get a suit of armor, and all I got was a shitty kettle hat.
Sorry, but they don't do hauberks in girls' sizes.
Oh? Well, how did you get yours then?
All right, I appreciate your honesty, lads. Don't worry, there will be plunder. We're here to fight. It's the victor the spoils. That's how it's always been. But no purse of silver will shed blood for you on the battlefield. That's what this company is for. And I hope you never forget the golden rule. You can joke all you want, moan all you want, but nothing will keep your skins in one piece better than trusting your leader, who you choose by your own free will. So don't ever forget that.
Amen.
Gee, think there's something going on over there.
Let's go. Behind me, and keep your eyes peeled.
Too bad my horse is faster than all of your horses.
What do you think we can expect this time, fellas?
Groschen, hidden in a piss pot under the bed. Nice chunk of meat. No one there.
On account of it just fall out through the holes in their bellies, eh, brother?
My mouth is already watering, brother, and I ain't even touched the purse yet.
Once you get your hands on some loot, I'll be happy to play you for your hard-earned groschen back.
Poor old Fletch never gets to see the action from close up.
What about you, Dangler? What do you expect to find?
Utility in human suffering, like always.
Always full of good cheer, eh, Dangler? Why don't you take a leaf out of Stone's book? Shut the fuck up.
Jesus, I wish you'd all shut the fuck up.
Well, let's see what's going on here.
Keep your eyes peeled, though. There might be someone hiding out here.
Jesus Christ, what a massacre.
Look for clues. Question the survivors, if there are any.
No signs of resistance. They simply slaughtered them like animals. Poor wretch.
See, the stone isn't a bad guy. Thought there was a survivor. Oh. Over here, maybe? No. Huh.
Isn't a radish from a corpse supposed to bring good luck?
I've never heard a legend of corpse radishes. Thought there was something we're supposed to find. Is there really no one? Because I remember a lady last time. Maybe I'm getting mixed up with a different mission. Oh, where's Fletcher? Let's go talk to him. So that is not the run button.
Isn't a radish from a corpse supposed to bring good luck?
There he is. He's just doing wide circles. Which makes sense. That's the first thing you'd really want to do. But Fletcher is a big help. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. That was Jakey.
Did you find any tracks?
Some, a horse or two. They rode off through the meadow towards dawn. They were avoiding the road, which is interesting.
Towards dawn?
Meaning towards the east. Apart from the mounted ones, there were some men on foot too. Well weighed down.
Well, they can't move too fast then.
No. And what's more, they left a trail of blood. One or more of them might be wounded. Either that, or they dragged off some poor bastard from here.
Nice work. Thanks.
Let's go hunt him down. I believe it's up over here. There we go.
Poor creature. Hunted down like game.
Yep, someone was bleeding pretty bad.
Looks like they carried away a lot of stuff.
Grab some apples. I mean, it's not good to eat apples that fall on the ground, but... There we go. Herb garden with comfrey and valerian. What's that? Oh. Thought someone was texting me. Nope. Someone just went live. Valerian and... Oh, belladonna. I'll just gather some. More savior schnapps later. Technically, you can make a fortune just going around robbing woodland gardens of everything.
They went this way. Seems they met some resistance at the farm. What a waste. But at least I know which way they went.
For once, a tracking that's actually reasonable. And that's a lot of blood. Also, Herb Paris? I do like that they actually trampled the ground. I mean, if you have a bunch of people on horseback carrying heavy stuff, you're gonna see trample behind. And there they are.
There they are.
Come on. Should I have arrows? Why is my bow not equipped? Well, first off, I guess for that one battle, they just decided to unequip my bow. So I didn't, like, back away from the dude and hit him with a bow repeatedly.
Five's a nicer sum, I grant you.
Get on with
Who's
it.
that?
Well,
Really? Okay, arrows are going through people?
What's the matter? Come on.
Why are my arrows, like, going through them?
You call that
I'll
combat?
find you, you cur! You can't hide from me!
goddamn.
But it's already full.
Fuck. I'm dead. Yep, I'm super dead. Yep. Well, shit. I should have saved before I got up to there. Yeah, I don't know why I fired and the arrow went right through him. That's like the second time. Because the same thing happened with those peasants. But... And also that guy gets the tree before I could kill him in like one hit. When I first did it. Because it gave me the option for stealth kill. But this one it only gave me pickpocket. Oh, great. Get your guys together. Definitely drinking a savior schnapps right before I get there. I keep forgetting. It's not like other
What
games.
a fine day, eh, brother?
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
You know what I like best about days like this? Count?
It's stupid.
The scent of chamomile wafting from the hillsides.
Among other things.
Can I actually run ahead? Or will it, like, fail me? And welcome, CN Brit. Also, I should make doll maker arrows instead. God, they're so slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, because sometimes you'll hit them, like, right in the face or the neck, but technically they have enough armor that it, like, qualifies above. But it's also annoying because you can wear, like, full steel plate, and people with, like, hunter's arrows will still do health damage through your armor. So, yep, now we're pretty much just waiting for them. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can jump the cut. If it fails the mission or something instead, then whatever. I just hate waiting. I hate missions that make you sit and wait through, like, an opening cutscene. It's, like, the biggest pet peeve. It should have saved you, like, when you talk to the guy to go follow them. Actually, since there's no cuts, let's just do this. Yeah, the tournament is the worst because you either get someone who counters absolutely everything you do, or nobody counters anything, and there's no in between. Like, the first time I did it, I got all the way to the end, no problem. And the last guy was a little bit of a pain, but not unmanageable.
You weren't even armed.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yep. But it's like, it's grossly unfair because you'll get people who just, you counter them and then go to hit them, but then they just quickly counter you and that's it. Like, really cheap stuff.
Did you find any tracks?
And, like, you can't counter back.
Some, a horse or
So.
so. They rode off through the meadow towards dawn. They're avoiding the road,
Towards dawn.
meaning to...
Oh, they can't.
No.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Well, we'll get off of the apples because we need to eat anyway, and I want to grab the other stuff.
Looks like they carried away a lot of stuff.
Let's do like 5 apples. Come on. Come on. There we go. Although, truthfully, I can't imagine playing this game with a mouse. I honestly feel like it's better suited for a controller, which is weird. There we go. And then the last bit of nourishment should be...
Yeah.
What a waste. But at least I know which way they went.
Alright. Now let's move all our stuff so we stay nice and light. Re-equip our bow. Jerks. No, let's not equip that. Okay, and don't have one of those on me. Just make sure we're all good. Okay, so that should be everything equipped. And let's grab a Savior Schnapps. Let's take 2. The other thing about the tournament that is the worst too is when you get people that just absolutely spam combos. Like, you get hit with a combo, then they're right back into a combo, and so on and so forth. So it just keeps happening like that, and you're like, well, shit. Alright.
There they are.
Good. Not so good. It looks like all of them came at me.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you? You call that combat?
Okay, why are you focused? Okay, I'm dead again.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Okay, what? Henry, please. Okay, people inside me are a little crazy right now.
Fuck it! Bring it on!
You call that combat?
Why? Henry, please. Why are you not hitting any of them either?
Is that all you got? Bring it on. Take that. You're dead.
Okay, good. That's 2. Okay, no! What? The fuck? That was cheap. Okay, sure, counter, don't bother to work.
Come here, lily liver.
What? Why are you... I didn't even hit that button. The fuck?
You call that combat?
Yeah, something's weird with the combat.
Bring it on.
Yeah, because like Henry's getting like pushed back hard. And he countered that somehow. Good, that's a hit. Okay, that's 2. Oh, he got back up? Wow, and a counter.
The knees, have you?
There we go. Good.
Goddamn!
Oh, really? Oh, come on with that bullshit. I hate that bullshit. Like... the whole countering a counter bullshit is ridiculous. He also has a decent amount of health left, too. How? Okay, I countered you, but you were still hitting me. Come on. Seriously? Get fucked. Huh. Alright. So, on that note, drink that. We also probably really need to repair our armor bad. Oh yeah. It seems like the armor gets torn through, like, so much worse with the update. Yeah, I can't even repair these. Which is unfortunate. At least they have lots of good stuff. And all of it will go straight to Pripyat Slivets. Yeah, take that. Just take just about everything they have. A Fear Not. A Duelist, which I think a Duelist is one of the new weapons. Like from the update that gives you this patch. Or gives you this DLC. Because I don't remember ever seeing that. Also, I think you can go back and scout and tell them, like, hey, I found them, but why would you do that? But we ran all the way past my horse. Okay, there's another dead one. I know one of them dropped out pretty damn early, but there still should be 2 more guys over there. So, ugh. I didn't want to take the torch, but whatever. Stalwart. Oh, there he is. Piercer. Piercer is a nasty sword. Alright, horse. You better be able to hold most of this. No, don't equip it. Yeah, 66. Oof. Although there's a good question why they have cumin spear or cumin spurs. I guess it's kind of hunting the hunter. And these are actually better than what I had previously. I believe. No, Augsburg are better. I highly doubt Polish plates are better. Okay. Yeah, the guy's still against the tree. I think there's another archer guy up there, so let's do this. Just in case this goes poorly, I don't want to fight all 4 of them again. Just weird, because before I could pull like 2 at a time. It was like 2 and an archer, so it wasn't so bad. But admittedly, my arrow did kind of land in the middle of all of them. We're not done yet. Don't give me that objective. Three guys left.
Is someone there? Well, I never. The pig. You.
Oh, that was shield hit. Poison got him.
Who's there? Hey, who's there? You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Bollocks!
Come on.
I'll wipe my arse with you.
Gross. I'm not into that stuff. I can just overpower him with blows.
Hey, who's there?
Oh, that was fun. Falchion. Some groschen. I will take those, because those are actually worth a decent amount. I also got to level up, so I should probably look at that. No, actually. And there should be a chest in here. At least I thought there was. Maybe it's the next mission. Oh well, let's go find the other two bandits, wherever I killed them. Okay, here's one. Oh, I didn't want the common shield. Alright. Is that 62? 10 strength, 7 agility. Oh, definitely have that. So maybe I was using the wrong bow. That's a thing that happened. Alright. Thank you, horse, for being able to carry so much. Damn it. My hauberk needs to be repaired. That's... Oh no, wait, that was one of the enemy's ones, I think. 'Cause I don't think... Yeah, oh no, I'm wearing a long hauberk.
Yeah.
I've already searched their bodies. I love looting things, I'll be honest. There's nothing better in a video game than when everything's dead and you're just going around looting shit. There really is nothing better. Kuno. Sir Kuno!
I tracked down those raiders.
You did? Well, nice work. So where are they?
Well, they were a short way off to the east, in the woods, dividing up their loot.
Were? They're gone now? Which way?
Down. To hell, where I sent them.
What? Jesus, Henry. Are you out of your mind?
Well, I took advantage of the moment of surprise.
Christ above, I've met some mad bastards in my time, but... Alright. I'll send someone there to scout around. Meanwhile, you have a snoop around here and see if you can find anything interesting.
How did it go at the farm? Did you discover anything?
Aye. We found a shield hanging in the farmhouse there.
Oh, yeah.
Tricolour 12-pointed star on a blue field. The coat of arms of the Zulus.
What does it mean?
I don't know, but there was a message attached to it. I think Radzig should see it.
Aye, he certainly should. And these Zuls, who are they?
An impoverished noble family. They fought a lot in Moravia. Who knows what they're after here?
Yep. So, since we're smart and how to read, we have this. Message for Sir Radzig. Radzig Kobila, you unscrupulous beast, devoid of Christian morals. I accuse you. You abandoned all honor and virtue when you perpetrated acts of cruelty and malevolence against me and my forebears. I call you a cur for committing those vile deeds, which you certainly remember well. I challenge you to face me in a duel, as befits knightly virtue, to desist from cowardly concealment behind castle walls, and to defend your honor and that of your house, as behooves noble status. If you decline to do so, I will travel this land and truthfully make known to all that you are an ignominious wretch, or ignominious wretch? That's a weird word, anyway. Unfit for the company of decent men, and I shall have your shield nailed to the pillory as mark of shame. I swear before God that I act justly, bound by my family honor, and perpetrate against you only which you deserve. My grievance is only against you, but the longer you hide from me in a cowardly manner, the longer shall I maraud and plunder in this province. Be it upon your own head. Signed, June 2nd, the year 1403, by Sir Hagen Zul. Oh yeah, we also have Ulrich's documents, which I never read. Which is just basically noting the coins and what was on them. Do you like his shield? It's like a sword bent around a wing. Pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Well, anyway. Is it really not going to list? Okay. Wait, what? Why is Sir Radzig in Ratai? Oh. Whoa. Not what I meant to do. Real quick. I don't know where they are. Oh, I think they're all the way over there. Well, we'll worry about that later. There's a pickpocketing mission that comes later with them. So... let's just go to the lower gate. It might be night, and it's probably going to be nighttime by the time we get there. So, a guard might stop me and be like, "What are you doing?" Then we could sell our loots, talk to Sir Radzig, And maybe go and buy something for Privet Slivets, depending on how much money we make. Oh, great. Is it this guy again? Also, we need our shit repaired. A lot of shit repaired.
Good sir, have you a moment?
This is the guy I was talking about before. This guy's great.
What is it then?
It's about this. I challenge you to a duel, sir.
What?
You heard? Don't try to wriggle out of it. Let's get to it.
I'm not in the habit of fighting to the death with fellows I meet by chance on the road. Tell me first what this is all about.
What's happening is I'm challenging you to a duel. You disgusting man. I spit in your face.
Eager, aren't you? Who are you, anyway?
I am Sir Oldram of Lossing.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Oldram. So, what are you after?
My mother sent me out to get some experience. She's obsessed with tales of chivalrous knights. In short, she sent me off looking for some virgin to save, and to win glory in combat. But I have to admit, I'm not very good at it.
Option time. You can tell him foolishness, but I think this one's a little better.
Look, dueling's all fine and dandy, but shouldn't you start with looking for that virgin? There's lots of pretty maids around these parts. One or two might still be virgins.
That never occurred to me.
Once you've done that, you might see this dueling differently.
True. If I'm fighting for the love of my life, my courage will know no bounds.
That's not quite what I had in mind, but so be it.
Thank you for your encouraging words.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Yeah.
Never mind.
When you fight him, he goes down real quick. You get nothing for it. I think he gives you like 10 groschen. So it's like not even worth it. And basically you're supposed to tell him you're being an idiot. Go home and stop getting your ass whooped. Because it turns out he's supposed to... Or maybe it's a different one, but it's... He's supposed to fight for his mother, and he's supposed to fight 100 duels and then find the woman of his dreams, or whatever. It's like, that's your nice way of your mother saying, you're a bitch. Go out and not be a bitch. Or go get horribly murdered on the road somewhere.
Yeah.
Also, truthfully, even though they're well trained and stuff, fancy pants knights and like lords who sit at banquet tables all day and stuff, versus some like peasant with stolen armor who wants nothing more than to fight and kill, I'm gonna vote on them. Like noble duels versus like two working mercenaries who literally fight for their life. Yeah, I'm gonna take the mercenaries any day of the week. Uh, Before we go to sleep, since our nourishment is so low. Another reason why I didn't want to. There we go. I wish there was an ability that would let it so you wouldn't lose nourishment while you slept or something. Because the one, like SWAT or whatever, if you're standing, it's perfectly fine. You won't lose, like, nourishment or energy. But sleeping is a whole nother matter. So I kind of wonder if you took only the outer roads and ran them on your horse, could you technically loop the map in a single day? Like if you just went midnight to midnight? Wonder. I would assume yes. Because fast travel takes a whole lot longer than you actually traveling.
What do you reckon? Did that battle in previous letters put an end to the trouble?
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Sir, I'm afraid I have some bad news. We came across a burnt-out farm near Merliet.
Christ! It seems Privislavitz wasn't the end of it.
This is something else, sir. We found a shield there with a crest. A tricolour star on a blue field.
I know that coat of arms, unfortunately. It's the House of Zul.
There was a letter there, too.
Show it to me. Although I think I already know what it will say.
Here you are, sir.
Unscrupulous beast. Cruelty and malevolence. I challenge you to face me in a duel. Defend your honor. An ignominious wretch. Well, that's nice. Signed, Hagen Zul. As I expected, old grievances coming back to haunt me.
What happened between you and Sir Hagen?
That's a long story.
Well, I'd like to hear the whole story, sir, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. It began in the first year of King Wenceslas's reign. He sent me to resolve a dispute between the Zuls and a neighboring house. It concerned land boundaries. The Zuls had refused to accept the ruling of the land court. His Majesty's position was a little shaky after his coronation. So a decision was made in the royal court to take radical action against any dissent in the kingdom. Since the Zul family was defying the king, we were obliged to punish them. Harshly, as the circumstances demanded. The head of the family, Hagen's father, was hanged, their castle razed to the ground and their property confiscated.
So, they're out for vengeance. But you acted according to the law.
Would it were that simple, lad. I was young and didn't realize the repercussions it would bring. For one thing, the king didn't use it to strengthen his position. On the contrary, he took less and less interest in such affairs.
How come?
Because he realized things would eventually sort themselves out. He promoted me to royal hetman, leaving him to pursue other interests. Secondly, my actions essentially created another band of robbers. When you strip a nobleman of his property, you can't expect him to take to begging. And thirdly, I wasn't aware at the time that the other party to the dispute was distantly related to me. Naturally, that made it look like I was acting in self-interest. If I'd known what I know today, I'd have been a lot more circumspect.
Well, what are we going to do about this?
You and Kuno's band will just have to deal with Hagen and prevent further mayhem. The longer he's marauding around these parts, the greater the chances that I'll finally have to succumb to his conditions.
So you'd fight him, if it came to that?
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. But maybe there's something else behind this challenge. Maybe it's coin he's after. Who knows?
All right. We'll deal with him, sir.
I'm sure you will, Henry.
Oh, right. Don't think I want to do that just yet. Because I think that leads into the next story mission. If I ask him, he'll send me off to go do it. It's also weird that he's back at the castle for this mission and not at the camp that he was in. The Zul family of Ostreka. Actual historical family. There's actually a guy who does a series about the backgrounds of the people, and most of the stuff we didn't know. I mean, come on now. Medieval Europe is written by the victors, and the victors usually aren't the kindest of people. Alright, so let's do this. Not what I meant to do. Again, pressing the wrong buttons. Yeah, let's do my level up. What do I want? I don't think there's really anything I want in here. Yeah, contemplative. Scout is good. Don't want to do scout just yet, so let's just get contemplative, because that's really the best we're going to get right now. Yeah, I don't need any more agility ones. Defense is almost up to 17, that's good. Yeah, drinking I don't need. I'll just get one, just get wine biver. So we can drink more wine. And we get light armor. I mean, I don't really use light armor, so there's no point. Also missed the point of what I was doing this for. Go. I gotta wait because of lazy shop owners not opening up early enough. Oh man. So yeah, like the next 2 weeks are going to be crazy with games, and then oh yeah, that feels better. The first week in October is going to be like non-stop streaming, so be prepared for that. Either way, I know in the beginning of October I'm going to do a lot more horror games. I'm debating doing another run of White Day, but I don't remember most of that game, so I'd probably have to watch my own playthrough of White Day. But I don't know. Just do a whole bunch of horror games. I definitely want to do Night Trap. Which, by the way, the Blair Witch game is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen.
I'm glad to see you.
Well, I'm glad to see you too. Here, buy all my stuff and give me lots of money. But, I think I could probably get more money in the tailors for that. See, here's the thing. So, Blair Witch Project actually has a funny connotation with me. Not in a bad way, but even though I said connotation, it's just more notating it. It was actually the first movie I went to on a date. Like, my first official date I ever went on was to go see Blair Witch Project. And now, don't get me wrong, at the time it came out, it had great marketing in Philly, especially. They had posters everywhere. It was a big deal. So it was like, oh, cool. This movie looks to be interesting. Might as well sell the Silver Spurs. So I was like, you know, all about it. And then, saw it and wasn't that impressed. But yeah, I don't know. So whenever I think of Blair Witch Project, I think about the first date I ever had. Just some shit.
Greetings. What do you need? God be with you.
You actually buy them for a decent price. I do need more tailor's kits too while I'm at it. Yeah, I don't know if you're the best deal. But also I think she doesn't know me that well, so there's that. There you are, my fantastic friend.
Greetings, good knight. How may I serve you?
But yeah, the never saw the second Blair Witch or the other like little side things that Blair Witch had. Zero interest. But yeah, the new game that just came out inexplicably is terrible.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
And like a special level of terrible. I'll hold on to the House of Zool shield. It's neat. Let's grab like 2 of those. I mean, really, the thing with Blair Witch is that it's more about, like, the whole isolation and everything. This is a fancy horse. Look at your little fancy... No, let me see your fancy head. Like, getting lost in the woods, terrifying. But the whole point was to keep it mysterious, but it's kind of like a show less of the monster version of Legend of Boggy Creek, which Legend of Boggy Creek is outstanding. Oh, I can actually get him to go to Pribitzlevitz? I'm actually going to have to look that up real quick. I highly doubt he'll go, but... And truthfully, they did all the right beats with making sure that the people who were starring in the movie didn't make public appearances or otherwise, and the posters and stuff like that. So they did a really good job with that stuff. It's just the movie was kind of eh. Yeah. I mean, it was going more for the psychological horror of it. And yeah, you never see the monster, which is kind of lame. I mean, I didn't hate it when I first saw it. I know a lot of people who really hated it. Why is the silver neck chain so much less? That's very weird than the necklace. $14.45. Interesting. You like your new little rubbing post? We got like one of those arches for the cat. Like the scratchy arches. And Scarlet is loving it right now because it has little teeth on it instead of like a toilet brush. Whose horse is this? Radzig's horse. Oh.
Get the best right here.
But yeah, I strongly suggest, like, in terms of found footage movies, which Cloverfield was a failure in terms of it, and that's really, other than Blair Witch, the only standout found footage movie. But Legend of Boggy Creek is really good. It sets up the atmosphere right, which Blair Witch had its moments, but overall kind of failed at it. But I mean, for being first before you can... Oh yeah, and Paranormal Activity, which Paranormal Activity is trash. One of the worst horror movies I've ever seen. Like, the worst wooden acting that you could ever put into a movie. Oh, actually, I was gonna say, before we leave, in case I could get Conrad Hagen. Oh, and the other thing I got is here. Neat. Let's see what we can do, because we need a merchant. Okay. Hold on. This will only take another second. I need to see because there's specific people you can get in town that will change what's going on in there. Yeah, people talking about the cheese, where once you have contemplative, you can, and the town's profitable, you can just wait like 2 days and pick up the extra money that's been made and earned in there. Let's see. Okay, that one just told me what things are. Let's see. Okay, traders of Pribitzlivets. Let's see. Yeah, I know you can get Cornelius. But it says that supposedly Conrad Hagen is recruitable. So why not make him go and be my slave? I mean, he's a jerk.
Yeah.
But I think if he has any other missions or requirements to meet him, then he won't join.
I need an experienced merchant to help me with the rebuilding of Pribyslavitz. How would you like to move there?
Me, a burger? Go and live in the woods? Hold on. You're actually serious?
Well, yes.
You want me to give up the position I've been building for myself here for years? I'd have to be mad, young fellow. No. You should try and find someone else who knows about numbers, weights, and measures. See you later.
Well, that was a waste of time. Thank you for nothing, Conrad. I think Cornelius is in Sasau. No. But I don't think I've done Cornelius's mission yet, so there's no point. Also, let's just verify my Groschen. And I kind of have to pee. Okay, 7.4k is a decent amount. We should be able to get a fair amount of stuff built in Pribyslavitz. At least get, like, the butcher and stuff going. Okay, so for livestock, Rattay is the most expensive, but the most worth it. And grain, Samopesh is the cheapest. Neat. Sorry, I'm just reading this real quick. Oh, interesting. Oh. Maybe I could build the armor smith and try to do Ota's quest.
Now I can knock your teeth in.
What? You sound like old Greg. Oh. Oh. Did you have any friends? Just you? That was a bad day for you. How do you have pork cracklings on you? But are like wearing straw sandals. It's like, help, I have a pork rind addiction. Which, first off, mind you, I like pork belly and stuff like that, but pork cracklings and pork rinds, fucking nasty. I hate them. The only time I've ever found them good is put into like a soup. Like, and I don't mean like, you know, like used as a cracker for a soup. Not like, oh yeah, we just threw some cracklings into the stew. Also, they really, like, if you get like pork belly and stuff, like that kind of stuff is fine. But like, because, you know, pork belly tastes good, but it's questionable where they get like a lot of the skin for pork cracklings.
Have you got a little time to spare?
You again.
We've met before, haven't we?
We have. And you defeated me in combat. So now, I seek a reprisal.
That's fine.
Have you still got that armor that doesn't fit you?
Ha! You haven't disappointed me. I quite understand. You won't fight just for the sake of it. But you'll have to wager some silver. Otherwise, what would be the point?
All right, why not?
I'm glad to hear it. Let's get to it then.
Yeah, free like 8. Like 800 to 1K.
Damn!
Okay, calm down with your combo, homeboy.
Fuck! Here, the reward you've earned.
You're damn right. Yeah, I'm not gonna pickpocket him. No, get on the horse. Alright, so where the heck are we?
Yeah.
Man, that guy's just not having a good month. I just keep coming by and clubbing him up a little bit. You think he'd learn by now? Although he gives me the feeling he's that guy who's like, let's make it best out of 26, right? Best out of 27, no big deal. Alright, just travel to Province, because you're going to take some weird-ass route. Okay, yeah. Back through behind Ravna, the priest's house. Which doesn't even look like a road, and doesn't even make sense why you'd build a road there as opposed to, like, nearby the stream or something. Another encounter. Let me guess. Cumans?
This won't take long.
Okay, they're kind of well armored. Let's do this. Let's give once the horse stops running into trees and bushes. And that's exactly why I did that.
Get back! You're done for, fucker!
You call that combat?
Your mom called it combat last night.
Shit.
Come at me, bro.
You horse and...
Oh, really? You do fancy pants dance? Really?
Now, you're... Come here, lily liver. Fuck it!
Really? You're not gonna guard any of that, Henry? No, stop hitting me in the back while I'm trying to kill your friend, you little bitch.
Take that. You'll die for that.
Asswipe. I want to at least get the other guy. Did he actually drop his... Oh, Ravenspeak. Okay, where's your weapon? There it is. Ceremonial mace. This is exactly why I wanted to loot the other guy. Okay, now to find the other guy I killed along the way.
What are you after here, you fucker? Show what you're made of!
What? How many peasants are here? Also, I'm stuck against a bush.
What's the matter? Come on!
Really? Peasants are countering me? Henry, focus on one thing at a time. Seriously? Seriously? 6 peasants ambushed me out of fucking nowhere and killed me. Are you fucking kidding me? Right after I got into a battle with like 3 guys. Seriously? They need like fast travel save, because I have a feeling it's going to send me back before I talk to Sir Radzig. How far is it going to send me back? Yep. Okay, so after I talk with Sir Radzig. Oh, for crap's sake. I probably should have saved after the other combat, but it was only one guy. I mean, seriously. Oh no, yeah, it was only the one dude who's a butthole. Now let's go sell armor first. Man, I'm not having luck today. Today is not a good day. Let's just get contemplative now. But also we are at the point where the game starts actually getting harder. Although I do hope that beating Band of Bastards isn't like, oh, you've helped Sir Radzig and all of that. Here's like 1,000 groschen. Here's your first Brigandine mail. Anyway. I do kind of wish at least, like, how it saves after missions, which I think is kind of crap. Like, I mean, I don't mind, like, oh, you've completed the mission, here's a save. It's not so bad, but I wish, like,
God save. What can I do for you?
you could save after you sold everything or something. I guess you can only repair that. Alright, anyway. I mean, those do sell pretty good, like over 100. Yeah, these sell for less. And so do those. At least from what I can remember. I try to remember the prices. Alright. I'm away, guard. You know, fight noble knights, get beaten to death by peasants. Not really far off from, you know, real medieval times. First off, gloves look about the same. Yeah, I guess it's functionally about the same. Huh? Oh yeah, I forgot to wash myself. Washing yourself helps prices. School.
Bread baked just this morning. Bread.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I ain't in school no more. Oh. Up, invisible dark again. Being stealthy. I forgot, he's got stealth 100 in my chat. Well, either way, hi, Dark. I hope you're enjoying a new beautiful school year.
I'm at your service.
There we go. Can't argue with Korean Thanksgiving. Okay, that's more than he can afford because he's broke. I know. Your stealth is failing. Alright, let's grab 2 of these. And we'll quick save now. Yeah, I mean, that's functionally pretty close. I think it's just the same kind of harvest festival, because let's be honest, Thanksgiving is really just a harvest festival. But you just add in a few cultural differences. And the fact, you know, instead of like turkey and cranberry sauce and stuffing, it's like probably like some type of specialty, show your family that you love them kimchi, and then like, you know, make some special meal. Which, the only trend I've ever noticed when we used to watch like stuff about Korean culture stuff and general Japanese culture stuff too, is the it's like, oh, it's a seasonal dish. It's the same old thing we have all the time. We just add chestnuts or watercress or some other stuff. How is a light switch like a coin? I'm trying to think of something snarky, like, well, when you hit someone with either of them, it hurts? I don't know. I mean, unless you mean like a wall light switch. Hmm. Either way, they turn something on. Up, oh, you peasants! Goddamn peasants, are you up for it again? Hmm? I'm all for some peasant murder right now. And he looks like he's armed. And shit, I lost my bonus because I forgot to eat.
Show what you made.
I'll slaughter you.
Okay, could you guys stop running like psychopaths at me?
Call that combat. Bring it.
What the fuck is with these peasants? Like fucking Omega level peasants.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
What the fuck?
Come here, Lily.
Christ.
Did you just kill yourself by hitting me? Goddamn peasants. You had a knight's hunting sword and you were going after me with that. Oh, he had an arrow in him. I didn't think I actually hit him. I thought it hit the tree behind him. I really hate that I lost my well-fed bonus. Alright, let's go to Privet Slivets again. We're probably going to get one more ambush. I'm going to guess one more ambush before we get there. Probably up just past those rivers where I got the ambush last time. Like right up here. Knew it. Swear to God, if I die again, I'm just gonna ignore them.
I'll kick your ass out of here.
Is it the drunk guy? I hear multiple voices. There they are.
Is that all you've got? Ha!
Holy shit, whoever just hit me just knocked the shit out of me.
Bring it on.
Quit while your friend's dead. Oh, 2 out of 3. Henry, what were you doing right there? Okay. Oh, 6 groschen, thanks. Or 0.6 groschen. Not even a full groschen. Weapons aren't even worth picking up. Oh, there we go. Nice expensive leather boots. It is weird when peasants, like, the most expensive thing they have is a pair of boots. Fucking weird. Anyway. I appreciate transformative DLC. Oh. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is my favorite activity in the entire game, hands down. Oh, get out of here, Ratte Torny.
Rook
and Lumiere, a known pair of troublemakers. Fighting again, are you? What's it this time?
Rook is a filthy, thieving magpie.
This bastard is a fucking liar.
Now, you can insult each other in your own time, not mine. What happened?
As you know, Master Bailiff, I've got a daughter, and this Rook here has a son. And like you'd expect, the son is as much of a beast as his old man. He put a belly on my girl, and then turned his back on her.
A likely tale, you lying scoundrel. We're a decent, honest family, sir. But that daughter of his, nothing but a whore, she is. She seduced my son. And what's more, this thieving bastard stole my cow, too.
Enough swearing. One at a time, and settle down. What's this about stealing a cow?
When that no-good son of his wouldn't do the right thing by my daughter, Rook here agreed in the end to give me a cow as compensation for her honor.
And I did. Only then, that slut ran off with some minstrel. Where's the honor in that? And besides, it could be anyone's brat she's carrying.
Tell me more about your daughter.
Pretty as a picture, and a good lass, though a little flighty. She had her head turned by that coxcomb, and he put her in the family way, and then he wouldn't marry her. And who else would take her with a youngster? So we agreed on a cow in compensation.
That much is true. Only, I'm sure you'll agree, Master Bailiff, where there's no honor to lose, there's nothing to compensate. A girl that runs off with some wandering jester.
What could she do when she couldn't show her face in public? That's what you paid for.
What about this son of yours?
Well, he ain't the brightest star in the sky, but he's a kind soul and a good worker. That slut of a daughter of Lumiere's got him all worked up, got herself pregnant, and then broke his heart. I talked him out of marrying her myself, because I'd rather give this bastard my best cow than my son.
I won't listen to this. That boy is a simpleton and a brute. And for sure, my daughter never went with him of her own free will.
I wanted no more to do with Lumiere or his damn daughter, so I agreed to the compensation instead of marriage. And no sooner was the deal done than the slut ran off. And I want my cow back.
You'll get nothing. A deal is a deal. It's your fault I've lost my one and only daughter.
I've heard enough to know how things really stand.
So what do you think, chat? You've heard it. It's time to make a ruling. Does the deal stand? She's still knocked up, but she ran off with a minstrel. So should he get his cow back? Or should he get to keep the cow because it was a previous agreement? I mean, in one way you can say that, well, he got the agreement, he wouldn't have to marry the daughter. But in the other hand, you know, because she found some other beau that's taking them, then technically, even if she's in a family way, she found someone to take care of it, so the cow wouldn't be needed for the compensation because there'd be no burden on the family. I'm letting you pick, chat. In fact, I'm going to go pee while this goes on. And then I'll see your answers when I come back, and I'll actually look on YouTube in case invisible answers are there. You would say that the deal stands. Just because it was made prior. Let's see if YouTube is being kind. Well, since that is the only answer, the deal stands.
A bargain is a bargain, whatever unforeseen may happen. The cow belongs to Lumia.
Thank you, sir. I never doubted your wisdom.
You call that justice? I won't stay another minute in a village where the bailiff takes a hand in daylight robbery.
Well, a deal is a deal, even with a dirty dealer. What is it, Laharl? Okay, we already have almost 1,000 groschen in here. Come here, Laharu. Come on. So we'll put like 7,500 in there. What is it? You saying hi? Yeah, your breath is stinky. Yeah, it's really stinky. What? Oh, right. So we have 8.4k. Well, I never. So let's see. Everything's doing pretty well. Tavern's making money. Village income's good. Could start building the rat house, which is good, but it costs money. So how much are we in the positive right now? 205 in the positive. We need a little bit more positive. Yeah, that church. Oof, 1,700. Forge, we can't actually... Oh no, apparently we can afford the forge. And that would actually be helpful for the next part. But we need another 2,000 for the tools. Could do a bakery, but bakery is not particularly good compared to the butchers, which would be another 290. And it would provide meat for the tavern. Yeah. So we can either build a guardhouse or the stables. I don't know if I think the stables are actually better. Because I think the stables generate more money than a guardhouse. But have the traders, have the tavern, have the bridge and road, have the woodcutters, beehives, laborers camp. Let's do the stables then. Because I think the stables will generate quite a lot of money. Oh, we need the forge first. Okay, well, let's build the forge. Actually, let's see, butchers would give us... Yeah, let's build the butchers, then the smokehouse. And that will get us, like, yeah, 460. So that's not too bad. The forge would only get us... Oh, the forge would get us a lot more. Let's build the forge.
There's work to be done.
Come along with me then, and we'll start building.
He gave that look like, really? Forge is more expensive anyway, so why not? I would just cheese some days, but... By the way, lady.
We're gonna build here?
Indeed. Can we begin?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've got what we need. Let's get to work.
Okay, so housing is set for villagers. Mostly because I hate this hill. It's a pain. Let's see. 1.1k, not nearly enough. I don't have the groschen on me right now. Yeah. I'm poor. No. Well, actually, before we do that, let's just do this. Just to make sure. And let's go do the other Band of Bastards quest. Now, the only worry I have is that the second into the third Band of Bastards quest crashed on me. So... I am worried that it's going to crash. I don't know whether it was a random crash or it's not a greatly stable part of the game. Not really sure. It's already gotten 2 updates since I started playing it. So, who knows? Maybe it's fixed now. Maybe it was just performance issues they were having trouble with. Oh. Not robbed on my way out of the woods? Also, since my nourishment is borked anyway, it doesn't really matter if I go below. Oh, and I made it up there with that one too? Oh, lucky days. Kind of wish the Band of Bastards would be a little bit closer, or at least could fast travel directly to them. But, no, now other things will start opening up for them. There's actually a pickpocketing quest. Which, other than activities, I think that's the only quest that really requires pickpocketing. It is optional, but whatever. And let's see if a guard instantaneously is like, what are you doing creeping around here? Wish I could buy a bridge for you guys in Ledechko. And you're bridgeless over the nice river you have there. Gross.
Yeah.
This is a weird spot to save, but sure. I only want to do it during the day.
Sod off.
What the hell? Oh, holy shit. I don't know if you guys could hear that. I could hear that and feel that through my headphones. But apparently it's, raining hard outside. Kuno, can I come in and sleep with you? Just kidding. Kuno's not a bad guy. He kind of reminds me of some, well, at least as far as I'm aware, he reminds me of someone I used to work with. Also, a side note that I find rather weird, just want to put it out there, nothing to do with Kingdom Come, but I find it really strange when you get people that are like streaming trend riders, I guess to say. Oh. Or waking up now because Kuno's awake. And then they suddenly just stop streaming. Like, oh, I rode this to be, or I, wanted to be on this to be popular. And then, they act like they really like it. And then the second the popularity seems to kind of wane for them, they just, like, go off and play something else. There's a few people that I follow who seem to try to ride waves. And it's very different from the stuff that I started watching them for, and that bugs me.
The stone wants to talk with you, if you can call it that.
probably about that ring.
What ring?
Ah, no one told you about it. The fellas call it the Ring of Bakuth. It's a kind of game we play. Kuno gave us this ring. It's just a worthless bauble. But when we're at the tavern, Kuno pays everything for the man who has the ring. So we steal the ring from each other and try to trick each other. Well, actually, just the others. They won't let me play. Kuno says I'm too young to get boozed up.
That sounds like a lot of fun. But I don't have the ring, so why does the stone want to see me?
He probably wants you to steal it from someone. Since you're new, the fellows will talk to you, and it won't be suspicious.
All right. I'll have a word with him.
Oh yeah, I do like his backstory. What I mean is there's someone I watched for their other content because they were involved with other content I was watching, and now they just play like SingStar and have like just chatting things, and it's like they've completely dropped what they were doing because it's not like the hottest thing, and it's just weird. And their new stream just came up, and they're playing World of Warcraft, even though before they seemed to not have any interest in it. It's just fucking weird.
Hey, Jakey, can you tell me something about yourself?
Want to get matey, eh? Sure, Henry. What do you want to know?
How did you end up in Kuno's band?
Well, I used to be a baker's hand in Prague, but all the other fellas were always on my back, always swearing at me. Sometimes they even beat me up, took everything I had. To make a bit of coin, I started going to the tavern across the road, entertaining the rich gents with jokes, playing the fool. Sometimes someone would throw me a half-groschen. One time, Kuno turned up there, and I got to talking with him. When I told him all the shit I was getting at the bakery, he offered to take me with him.
I bet you were glad to get out of there.
Yeah, though it's not like they give me much peace here either. It's all,
Jakey, come here. Jakey, go there. Jakey, get that.
How come they bullied you at the bakery? It's usually the shy ones bullies pick on. That's not exactly you.
Not now, maybe. I learned a thing or two since then.
Oh, come on, you shy? You just said you were playing the fool and telling jokes in the tavern.
All right, I'll tell you the truth. They picked on me because I'm an orphan. The parish priest of St. Apollinaire's in Prague found me as a baby in the church one winter's morning. I spent half my childhood in parish houses and half on the street.
I see. That must have been tough.
It still is tough, I can tell you that.
Well, surely you can't be any worse off here than in the bakery.
No. Only, at the bakery, the worst I ever got was a beating. It's not like my life was in danger. But here, when those Beerman brothers are drunk, I have to keep well out of sight.
What do you think about this business with Hag and Zul?
Zul? Huh. I'd rather keep that to myself. But since you're the only one who's interested in my opinion, I'll tell you, I reckon Radzig's making a big mistake. I might not be grown up yet, but I've walked in these shoes long enough to know that asking a mercenary to do something for nothing is stupid.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Never mind. It's just a feeling I have. If Kuno heard me talking about it, he'd tan my hide.
All right, we'll drop it then.
Yep. I mean, he's not wrong, but he's also not always right. Sometimes people do things in hopes of ingratiating themselves or making themselves, I guess, higher in stature. You're a dangler. Where's the stone? Oh. That's Sir Kuno. I don't want to talk to Kuno. Ah, here he is.
Jakey sent me to you. Something about a ring?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you want me to get it from someone?
Mm-hmm.
Who has it? I didn't quite... Is it fletching?
Mm-mm.
Does Dangler have it?
Mm.
Alright. How should I get it?
Let's do this. Because I don't know if I can... I think I can do it even if someone else is looking. I don't think they get upset about it, but just in case they do...
Hey! Hey, what are you doing? You're robbing folk.
What, really? I like how I'm on the same mission in both. Okay, so I guess I have to wait until he's not with Jakey, because Jakey will attack, even though he knows about the Ring of Bacchus. I mean, technically you can wait till they're all asleep. Oh shit, wait a minute. Fuck. If it's raining out, I need to go get that package in case they left it on the steps like a bunch of jackasses. Amazon sometimes will leave it on our porch, sometimes they'll leave it like on the steps. So if it just started raining, I want to make sure my package isn't getting soaking wet. Usually I like my package getting soaking wet, but not in this case. Ugh. So it was okay. They put it in plastic, thankfully. But hold on. Let me do this real quick. So this is what I got for the cats. Is what they call a snuffler. So it's meant for like dogs to like snuffle in grass and stuff. But we figured it would be good for the cats because we can put catnip on it without getting catnip all over the floor. Because it's like a little mat and they'd have to snuffle through it. And plus they can roll around and rub on it if they want to. What can I say? We love our cats. Dangler's over there. God damn it. Last time I got him like instantaneously. Alright. So hopefully that works. I'll just wait 2 hours. I don't want to wait too long. Technically, I'm supposed to get this mission done before I take the next mission. But I really wonder how good his pickpocket detection is. There we go. Easy squeezy.
I got the ring from Dangler. Yeah, well, I suppose there's not much more either of us can say about it. Yeah, thanks to you too.
Oh, you're already in the Snuffler? Wow, that was fast. I did put a little catnip in it. Also, so he doesn't silence his gold and other myths, really? Yeah, so basically you steal the ring, do a mission. Speaking of which... Why does it say my strength is down? Maybe just Ken? No, because that would be 2. Buff -1. I don't know what's going on with that.
I'd been to see Sir Radzig.
So how did he take the news?
Well, he wasn't exactly happy about it.
I can well imagine. I wouldn't want the Zul's plundering my estates either. If I had any.
He wants us to carry on patrolling the area. There's nothing else for it.
That makes sense. I don't think he'll come to us. So we'll just have to hope we run into him. I'd like to check out the big forest to the north, and then carry on via Ujits.
Sure.
Mount up then, and let's go.
Yay, happy horse formation. Yeah, at least this is closer to Privet-Slivets, so it'll make it real easy to take stuff and trade it in. Now the weird part is that even though you can get an armor or a swordsmith, if you start selling stuff to them now, it won't be much of a problem. Like, it'll automatically kind of upgrade them, and if you get one of the previous ones you've kind of greased up before, like the Sasau merchants, or Sasau armors, then you'll easily be able to kind of buff out your selling potential. So whenever you get full of stuff, you just head to Privet-Slivets to sell it all off. And then once we pay off Privet-Slivets, we really don't need much in terms of money ever again. we can just keep like 1k on us and not really worry. Plus, we will be able to get almost bottomless dried beef or dried meat. You can go hunt rabbits and then smoke it. You get like smoked meats that pretty much never rot.
Please, can we stop for a bit? My arse is aching, and I've such a thirst I could drink a moat dry.
Same here. What do you say, Chief?
Not to worry. We'll re-choose it soon. We'll spend the night there.
I heard they've got a peculiar priest there. They say he drinks like the devil himself.
There's nothing strange about that. Every other man of the cloth is a swill pot.
Or a lecher.
Or both.
Quiet. Listen.
Action time. And I hate when people don't do that. When people don't tell you something.
Please, sir, help me.
Don't worry, lass. Nothing to fear. We're with Sir Radzik, in the manner of speaking. What's the matter?
These brigands came. The menfolk fled and left us there. They started pillaging the place, drinking whatever they could find and smashing things. I ran off, but the other girls... You've got to save them. Please, I beg you.
Easy, lass. Drinking, you say?
Aye, sir. They rolled the casks into the courtyard and started swilling like pigs from a trough.
Well, as our old cook used to say, if you want to make a proper goulash, you should soak the meat in ale for a while to soften it first.
Ah, let them get well soaked, and then go and chop them up. Good thinking, Chief.
But what about the girls? Those men, they were...
Ah, I'm sure your friends won't be getting nothing they ain't had before.
Well, unless they be nuns.
Time for a speech
The
check.
girl's right. If we delay, her friends will pay the price for it.
I appreciate your advice, Henry. But it's caution that'll keep you alive, not chivalrous deeds.
How do you think Sir Radzig will look if you let that happen? What will people say?
If I cared what people say, I wouldn't be a mercenary. It's no skin off my nose.
Well, I can tell you, Sir Radzig cares, and so do I. So we better ride there right now.
All right. I hope your Radzig will take care of my funeral mass too. My sin-burdened soul will need a bit of a push to get through the gates of heaven.
Don't worry. They won't be as drunk as you'd like, but they won't be entirely sober either.
True enough. Let's do it then. Right. We better try and save those girls from Hagen's brutes. Let's go!
Let's do this.
Who
wants their back covered?
My right arm is stiff since last night. Cover that side for me.
It's all in the wrist, Dangler.
And best to take off your gauntlet first, so as not to do yourself an injury.
Still, it's always good to have your helmet well polished before battle.
Thanks for your invaluable advice, brothers.
I'll watch your right side then, yeah?
Thanks, Jakey.
You know, we could have taken our horses in. I don't really know what to expect here.
What's up, brother? Heart in your mouth.
Jesus, what the fuck?
It's a sign from God, then. A foretaste of what we'll do with the liquid loot we take from the load.
Shit. I wanted to charge them with a terrifying roar. There'll be no more wine flowing here. Now it's your blood that will stain the ground.
They'll be shitting them.
Kuno is dead, Jesus.
Take that!
Where's my shield? Well, that was a strange turn of events. I didn't expect Kuno to die. I mean, admittedly, he did just kind of run out and get himself killed. I mean, not like I care too much. I have the other save right before this, so... What I might do, considering, holy shit, look at all this stuff. Let me do this real quick. Because I want to see. Because if it makes more sense... Let's see. Let's see here. You got a strike, or like a hard strike, or just a notice? Let's see. Sorry, I'm gonna look through this real quick. Okay, well, I mean... Okay, you can get a fancy armor. Yeah, I get them. I get, copyright notice and stuff. Okay, let me look on Discord real quick, because I'm doing other things too while I'm at it. Oh, they're just claims. Claims aren't a big deal. Especially Capcom games. Capcoms are really bad. I get things like that all the time. Those aren't bad. It basically just means you can't monetize the video. If you get a red one, where they go after it, it's real bad. So more than likely it's music in the background that has the issue. So I really wouldn't worry about it that much. Sorry, I'm just trying to look this up to see, because all I've seen so far is a special set of armor, and that's it. And if that's the case, I could really give a shit about it. If any, I hate these people who are like, oh, here's a complete guide, and it's like, guide coming soon. Sorry, I'm trying to look for anything on this. Like, this isn't that new. Okay. Okay, so Finding Zool has a great set of armor. But I don't know really how good it is. Yeah. So really... Okay, so yeah. People said that the rewards for it aren't really worth it. So you know what? I will play through it on my other save. This one I don't care. I'm just going to get money for Privet Slivets. But my other one's super rich and I'm like super overpowered. So I don't really care about it. But I'm just going to take everything here and sell it all. Mostly because so many goddamn people died. And I don't know if everyone else just disappears or... what the deal is, but hey, free money. And really I was only doing this quest for that, but it ended as how I figured it would end. No. Wait, you can't loot him? Can't even talk to any of them? Ugh, and the Guardian Sabers aren't worth much. I don't even know where Kuno died. Sadly, the stone died. The first thing people said is, that, the stone has a tendency of just dying. Like, he'll just run off and get killed. Fletchling I'm sad about. He was a nice guy. Is that, like, everybody here? Because the quest just straight up failed. So they just like stuck here forever? Okay, yeah, this isn't the important one.
Hey.
So what the fuck? Nobody survived? They can't even steal Kuno's armor? Okay. This is like really janky. Like, you think they'd at least give like a quest ender to it? Well, I mean, that's the thing is that even though, like, PS4 allows you to, like, stream these games and kind of has, like, okay content on it, and you're technically transformative, it still becomes this issue of you not having license to the music. It's still technically copyrighted content, but at the same time, like, it's a pain. It's that weird gray area where they own the copyright to thing. It's like the fair use stuff, essentially. That technically it's a fair use, but it just means that you can't monetize it. It's better just to, like, let them monetize it and do whatever they want, because they're technically they own the copyright to the music or otherwise. So, yeah. That's really what I have to do. Like, that one game I played a while ago that I bitched about the fact that it was like this little kind of indie game and I had 11 copy strikes on it. They weren't like the red strikes, like you violated the law, thief, how dare you. But, yeah. Yep. Dude, seriously, were the Band of Bastards just made out of paper? Because he died. He has a fancy sword, though. He died before even the combat came up. And then Kuna ran out and got instantaneously killed. So let's see something. Let's just do this. Because I just want to try one more time and see if I can just do the other option just to let whatever happen happen. And see if we actually survive it. If not, at least I have the backup save. I'm just kind of like peeved that it just kind of, it doesn't like end with like at least something that says like, you know, like you talk to them and they're like, well, with Kuno dead, we don't know what to do now. Like, he was our leader. You know, something. So what if I like run up there and kill a few of them? No, don't get stuck in a bush. Now is not the time to get stuck in a bush. Whoa, what the fuck?
Damn!
Okay, did anybody die this time?
Good work, lads.
See. The stone? He's alive? Good.
The fucking ingratitude.
Peter Behrman. Dangler. Is this the other brother? No, that's Jakey. Good, Jakey survived. Steven did too. They seem like they were less equipped this time around. Oh. I don't know. They seemed more poorly equipped. So where's your weapon? There you go. Piercer. Okay, you only had a carpenter's axe. So I don't know why the archer was like hardcore rushing. Which is weird. Okay, so I guess they had the same stuff, they were just split up a little more. Okay. For some reason, this music reminds me of Oblivion. Alright. I actually like that resolution a lot better. So fancy. And I feel like we got a little bit better stuff at the end there. That's not worth shit. Oh. That body like popped out of the ground. The fuck? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So there's Jan and Peter.
Promise I won't cheat.
I always liked black bread. But when
All right.
I went to execution, I always took it.
Not a marigold. We want this. I don't know why I always do that. Let's armor up. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things on PlayStation which it bothers me that there isn't a warning ahead of time. Like Catherine, how you apparently can't show the ending. You can't show the opening to Akiva's trip. But there's ways around it. But it's annoying that they go out of their way to copy strike you because they just want your monetization. That's all they want. They're like, well, this is our property technically. But yeah, honestly, Dark, I wouldn't sweat it. Alright, also, if I beat him at dice...
I'll lend you my dice cup.
Yep. Well, like, even if you don't monetize it, they'll still come after it and monetize it themselves.
Up for a game? Always. I've got some nice little items to wager. What do you say?
Well, that depends what you have.
I've got a shield, a jupon, and a very fine embroidered hat. The shield's got the Rickvald crest. Nice piece, handles well, and tough enough to take quite a battery. Then I've got this combat jupon. Not only does it look good, but it'll help keep your skin in one piece.
These are all
exceptional
special stuff.
Not a lot of use on the battlefield, but if you want to look elegant around town, it'll certainly make a big impression on folk. And the girls will be fainting at your feet.
I like the sound of that shield. I'll pay you for that.
All right, but what will you wager? You'll have to make it worth my while. After all, fine things like these here don't just grow on trees.
Yep.
This should be enough, right?
That'll do me. Let's play.
Yeah, they just want that extra little bit. Actually, you know what? Let's undo all these. In favor of odd numbers, we want that.
We'll see whose side Lady Luck is on.
Cue that sweet horn music. I can't tell if that's a 5. I believe it's a 5.
That won't happen again. Surely.
Don't call me Shirley. Oh, he has one of them. He has the Holy Trinity die and... and one of the lucky loaded dies. I might have to save Scum and try to steal his dies.
Why, oh why didn't I quit when I was ahead?
So I think this shield is actually pretty broken. It weighs 9 though. Spiffy looking shield though. I mean, it's no Cuban shield. Cuban metal shields are much better. Yeah, because that weight is like killer. Who knows? Alright. Time for Henry to be a little bit of a drunk right now. Also, I need to make more. Let's grab 2 more. Here's another thing to save Scum for. I want to see if I can steal one of his dies. Because if I can get 6 of the lucky loaded die, it's pretty damn good. No, I can't. I can't steal from him.
How about that game then?
I do indeed. What takes your fan?
I could use that coupon.
I don't think it's very good, but hey.
You'll have to make it worth my while. After all.
This should be enough.
That'll do me. May the best man win.
Yeah, the biggest cheater win, more like it. Don't bust. Ah. Let's not brave it. We got super lucky last time. Hopefully he doesn't get super lucky this time. Come on and bust.
We'll see.
Oh, bust. Come on. Oh. You got lucky.
This'll be the one. Now you.
You fucker. He just wanted to get ahead. This is the safer bet, but he could win here, technically. No, actually, it would take a lot for him to win. I forgot this is to 4,000, not to 2,000. Ooh! Come on, bust. He probably won't with his die that... Oh, he got a straight too. Holy shit. Yep, that's a full hand of 5s.
Holy mother of God, why do you punish me?
So yeah. This one's actually better than my current one. Awesome. That's pretty awesome. What's its durability? Durability 60, charisma 19. So charisma's down a little bit. Noise is down, but durability is up. 4, 7, 12. 4, 7, 11. So it's a little better versus blunt. Hey, that's pretty spiffy. Plus it's neat looking. Do I really want the hat? You know what? Yeah, let's save first. I don't want to lose 400. I don't want to lose any money. I'm cheap. Save scum for life. Also, someone keeps asking me to get into a punch-up with them, so it makes me wonder if you can box like one of the Behrman brothers or something. Or Dangler.
How about that game then?
I doing?
From the sound, I'll play you for it.
All right, but after all.
This should be enough.
That'll do me.
charge guide my hand.
Just give me all 5s again. Let me win in a single hand. Henry, are you getting tired? Can I do pair of 3s? No. Don't bust me. Soft start.
Finished.
2 die is dangerous. 3 die is okay. You have a good chance there. 300 is really not that good. I think Henry's tired. I think that's why I'm getting the weird wandering. Or it's it's because I'm drinking so much. Okay, I'm just ahead. I need to get something big, because he's gonna get something big before.
We'll see.
He was a 4 away from like destroying me right there. Bust. Come on, bust.
Now I'm for the chop.
Yes. Do 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 do. Can we do? It's not the greatest, but puts me almost 1,000 ahead.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I did it.
Just give me like 5 5s. Come on. Oh. Boom.
Why didn't I quit when I was ahead?
Alright, let's go kick this guy's ass, whoever keeps whining about that. Also, let's check out our new hat. Oh, look at that. A green hat to make the lady swoon. Only 20 charisma, though. That's pretty wanker.
You want to have a scrap with me?
Scrap? That's putting it in vulgar terms. I want to challenge you to an honorable bout of combat. You've nothing better to do right now anyway.
Alright, but let's make it a bit more interesting.
You're a man after my own heart. Tell you what, let's make it a lot more interesting.
Well, a wager like that will bring a bit of excitement into it at least.
You're very sure of yourself, ain't you? Well, you're not the only one. So let's do it.
Kinky. Are we weapon dueling or are we boxing? We're boxing.
God!
No, my name's Peter, not God.
Go!
Oh. It's not letting me out. There we go, thank you. So Henry's quite intoxicated right now. Horsey, let's go for a ride. Well, that was fun. Won a bunch of stuff, knocked somebody the fuck out. Killed some bandits. I'm waiting for him to betray us. Be like, Hagen's going to pay me more. Oh no. No, it's... let's just avoid. I just want to get this mission over with. I didn't expect it to take such a weird turn. Also, I didn't realize what time it was. Drunken peasants? Also, I'm very surprised that this game doesn't have a drinking contest or something. It's weird to have a drinking skill, but none of the, like, I don't know, like no competition for it. Like you have like for fist fighting, which is essentially mostly worthless, except for like boxing, and you earn some money doing it. But like, there should also be like a gambling skill or something like that. But unfortunately, we are going to have to leave it here. And I will continue it tomorrow, same time, 6:30. And we'll finish Band of Bastards, which I think is only another mission or two, from what I've seen. And then that's it. Then we're on to other stuff, and probably getting the rest of Pripyat done, and all the side quests surrounding it. So, either way, I thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your night, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.